Good morning. I welcome our chief guest, Mr. Shankar sir, members of our institution, and participants from other institutions who has joined for this national webinar. It is my greatest pleasure in inviting Mr. Shankar sir as part of our World Entrepreneurs Day celebration this week. So, sir is a great, phenomenal person. I could call he's a blessing for a Karur district itself. At least nowadays, frequently you see the word recycling, making a sustainable garments is really a challenge for many people. But Sir's journey has started long back, before 30 years itself. He started his research in polymer, and now he's successfully running a business in sustainable garments. So generally, when we do webinars related to environment or ecology, we usually choose a theme. We ask the person to spread awareness or talk on the topic. But this is the first time. This is a real different webinar than the usual one, because this is completely about a person who's really contributing, who's a practitioner, who tries to solve the environmental problem, and he is the right fit for this program. So in that way, I'm really grateful to have Sir. Sir is a man who makes garments, manufactures T-shirts from the plastic PET bottles. That is the greatest solution which is giving to the Mother Earth. So what I would like to say is that I would like to relate Sir with Robert Frost, because in his poem he says a man who takes the man who in the two roads diverges, a man picks the road which is less traveled by. And I think Mr. Shankar Sir is the right person, because we have got close to 200 manufacturing export companies in Karur district, and he is the only one person who tries to solve the problem, and he's the only person who manufactures garments right from the plastic bottles. So when you see the United Nations on the message of this Environment Day, what they're telling is that this particular 10 years, 2021 to 2030, is the right period for us to solve the problem. It's the right time we rethink, reinvent, and recreate to recover our mothers, because this is the right time everybody has to think and work. Every single person's contribution will be leading towards a successful and to clean and clear Mother Earth. That is what United Nations is telling us all about. So in this occasion, Sir is not only an entrepreneur or an innovator. Sir also he's also a patent holder, which is a very big news for all of us, because this particular patent is a very big challenge for many of us to occur. And in the Karur district, we are as an institution and a part of Institutions Innovation Council, we're searching for people like Sir to teach the younger generation, because they must know how to do an innovative business model, how to create an innovative product, and how to solve the real problem occurring in the country as well. So I think Sir is very close to our college also. So I would like to tell to our students is that because in the past 3 days of this week, we're having a lot of programs related to entrepreneurship. Yesterday also we had programs. Yeah. Yesterday also we had programs to make you think and to observe what is a problem and how to create an innovative business models, all that. So at the end of this program, and after this, by next week, we'll be having a program for all the students, a competition. We'll ask you to produce and to create some ideas to solve plastic problems. And we want you to give us a solution which will be an alternative product for the plastic bags. So please observe and listen carefully this webinar. And next week we'll be having competitions, so get prepared for that as well. So it's once again my pleasure in inviting Mr. Shankar sir. And I really think that Mr. Shankar sir and the Sri Lanka Polymers is a pride of Karur district, because they are trying to solve the United Nations problem towards plastic pollution. So it's my pleasure in having sir in our institution. Thank you very much. So please, you can take over the program. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Shankar K, Managing Partner, Sri Lanka Polymers, Karur, Tamil Nadu, to speak.
Good morning to everyone. Can I have the screen shared? So my name is Shankar from Sri Lanka Polymers, and we manufacture polyester fiber from PET bottles. I think all of us drink mineral water. After drinking mineral water, we just dump it. We scrap it and we put it in the dustbin, or we put it in the land. It becomes a landfill. And many of us do not know what happens to the bottles. These bottles have a story, have a business. Lots and lots of people working on it, collecting them, converting them into a comfortable t-shirts and other garments. And we are one of them. We have a factory in Karur converting PET bottles. So the waste in everywhere in the world, not only in India, everywhere. Waste is a wrong material by a wrong time, by a wrong person in a wrong place. If it comes to me, I'm the right person to do the right processing, the right time, the right place, and also there to encourage many more entrepreneurs to emerge in the case of recycling waste. For you, it's a waste. For me, it's a raw material. So we don't waste the waste. Every part of the bottle is consumed. The bottle what you throw, the mineral water, contains three parts. Our basic bottle, we have a cap, we also have a wrapper, right? Three different plastics. In plastics, we have many. You have LDP, you have HDP, you have PP, you have nylon, you have polyester, and many, many. So the basic bottle is made out of PET bottle. We say PET is polyethylene terephthalate. The cap is made from either HDP or PP. The wrapper can be PVC, it can be HDP also. So three different applications. All three cannot be recycled in one single shot. So we'll have to separate them. So the bottle is the one what I need. What I don't need, the wrapper and the cap. We don't discard them. We collect them. We again process them and sell it to the right person to make a right product. I'll mix both the languages so that it'll be interesting for the students also, right? I think your college is named after Valluvar. So obviously, I think every one of you know Tirukkural very well. This particular Tirukkural is so apt for recycling, and more so, our Prime Minister talks about Tirukkural wherever he goes in North. So this one, Vazhivadum Avadumagi Vazhipayakkum Udiyam Soondu Seyal, talks about recycling. I don't know how Thiruvalluvar imagined about recycling, and because of recycling, who is benefited. When you combinedly do it, it's a benefit to everybody. Is this slide is clear? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's clear, sir.
Yeah. Now, I am an entrepreneur. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur, has money, finance, mainly, right? Who has an idea, who has skill, who has got a manpower, that is the team. Who is a guy who takes a challenge, who doesn't bother about the risk, who works very hard, who is responsible, who is also accountable. If you have all these characters, all these essential characters, you become an entrepreneur. Now, okay, you have all those characters. Now, what are the challenges you face? When you really want to get into a business, there is a social compulsion that someone will say that you'll have to work than doing business. And there is a family need, right? The family wants immediate money, the wants you pass through your course. And also, you have a fear that whether you will successful or not. So you'll have to overcome the fear of success. And you'll have to be very clear in your business. In case you have an indecisive character, you cannot be successful. And you should take the risk without any hesitation. And you'll have to be very clear on the selection of the technology and the business. If you have too many ideas and not able to concentrate, you will definitely fail. Now, what is the success formula? Change will never change. Failures are stepping stones, which everybody knows. And you will cross the hurdles. We say in Tamil, iduvum kadandu pogum. As an entrepreneur, I crossed nearly 35 years in my life. A lot of challenges. There are many occasions, when you feel like going back. We don't need to do this business. Such horrible situations have come, but we have crossed. So you need to cross those hurdles. A dream one day will come true. Okay. And doing different things and doing things differently, you see the difference. You can do 10 business, can sell 10 different products, but do something differently. Do something what others don't do, right? That is the one which will give you a name. You need to know what you are. You should know yourself. You need to have a confidence within you. Above all, there's something called a luck. Without luck, one can never be successful. I have a small video. I think, yeah. Just watch this video. Is it clear? Everyone can watch this? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Few minutes. Just watch it. You will learn a lot from this. Okay, so what you learn from this, have you observed properly? It fails 3 occasions, and the last occasion, it drops vertically. It goes almost to the drain. In spite of that, it is trying to come up. The experienced mother reaches fast. That talks about experience in the field. When you're new, raw to the business, you will have to fail. Without fail, there is no success. Um, There are requisites to be successful in business. As I earlier told you, you need to have a hardship, knowledge, luck, money, leadership, and attitude. Now, if you give 1, 2, 3 to the alphabets ABC, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, like that, we just total the numbers. In a hardship, you get 98. In knowledge, you get 96. In luck, you get 47. In money, it is 72. The leadership is 97. And the attitude is 100%. So what is the most important requisite is the attitude. If you do not have the right attitude, you will not succeed. Luck is required, but the luck is only 47%, right? The hardship is very important. The leadership is very important. Now, coming to my business, what we do is we collect almost 12 lakhs bottles every day. Every day, 12 lakhs bottles are collected and they are crushed into small pieces like this. And these pieces are dirty because it is all collected from the drain. Okay, so they are washed at a higher temperature with some chemicals so that it becomes bright. So these flakes are, you also have a green color. This is from the green bottle. So what we do is, these are called flakes. All these flakes are dried, melted into a very fine fiber, finer than your hair. The 6 fibers will become one hair. That's a kind of fineness. That is a technology. Now, these fibers are colored. That is the beauty of another important technological part, is that we do not go for any conventional dyeing by which it's spoiling the earth, spoiling the water, polluting the water, right? In our case, it is all done in the melt stage. Not a single drop of water is used to color the fiber. Everything is done in the melt stage. Now, we call it as a rPET, that is recycled polyester fiber. These fibers are used in many areas like construction, automotive, protective, medical, home textile, apparels, and packing. Now, this is the white fiber. It is exactly like your cotton panji mariya da irukum. Okay, this is the black fiber. These are color fibers. We have something like 40 to 50 colors. They're all pre-colored. You can directly make a yarn and make the garments. So this process, we call it as a dope dye technology. Now, this is the yarn made out of bottles. Right. Now, where all it is used? Everybody today using a pillow which is filled with synthetic polyester fiber. All the pillows available today are filled with fibers made from PET bottles. It is almost like sleeping on a PET bottles. Now, there is something called a quilt. This is quite famous in Karur. There are so many exporters manufacture quilt for foreign countries. Inside the quilt, there is a wadding. It is again made from polyester fiber. This is a sofa. If you cut across a sofa, you will find inside there's a filling. These fillings here is all fiber. Here again you will find the fiber here. That gives a cushion to you. Interestingly, in the construction area, in all the national highways, many would have observed, they have the tar, they have the cement, they have the gravels, stacked, and then make the layer and layer of rolls. They also lay a cloth. This particular cloth is made out of polyester fiber. You'll see here, this is a retainer so that the road is intact, the road is not spoiled because of monsoon. You'll also find the cloth. The main function here is during the monsoon, it absorbs the water and dissipates through the sides so that the road remains intact. This we call it as a geo technology, geo application. Another interesting application is that this is a wire. We call it as a monofilament. You would have seen GA wires. It is almost equivalent to GA wire. Where it is used. We tried, connecting banana plantation. The வாழை தோப்புக்குள்ளார வந்து ஒரு மரத்துக்கு ஒரு மரம் வந்து ஒரு சப்போர்ட்டுங்க. பெரிய காத்து அடிச்சுன்னா they will not fall. Okay, it's just a networking connectivity so that it is safe during the gale. This we call it as a pandal for vegetables, and this is a grape garden totally made out of our pet wire. It is extremely strong, stronger than GA wire. Now, why it is preferred is that if you have a GA wire, இந்த கொடி படரும் பார்த்தீங்களா, அந்த கொடியை வந்து GA வயர்ல வந்து சூடாச்சுன்னா சார்ஜ் த எண்ட்ஸ் கருகி போயிடும். வேற ஸ்பெட் வயர்ல என்ன ஆகும்னா கருகாது, சூடாகாது, பிகாஸ் இட் இஸ் இன்சுலேட்டிங் மெட்டீரியல். ஸோ த yield is better with the case of pet wire. We also make mask out of the fabric made from our polyester fiber. We have a brand called Ecoline. All of you can get into Google and find out Ecoline clothing. You go there, you will have plenty of products made out of PET bottle fiber. This is the towel. This is the bag. We also make sports textiles out of the same fabric. In the case of sports textiles, what we do is we make it into a cotton, behave like a cotton. What is the specialty of cotton is that it absorbs moisture. Original polyester will not absorb. So what we have done is we have given finish to the polyester fabric, what we call it as a moisture management, and we also made it antimicrobial. In today's corona conditions, every fabric has to have an antimicrobial coating so that the virus are not attacking you. It also has a softener to have a soft feel. More so, in the case of sports, the sportsman should have a very thin T-shirt, and that should not stick to your body, right? So it absorbs the moisture, your sweat, and dissipates immediately. No sportsman will use a cotton. It is all polyester because it absorbs and dissipates immediately and keeps it dry, so that it is strong and flexible. These are the range of T-shirts what were made out of our fabric. We have a polo shirt, we have a V-neck, round neck, we have a shrug. These are all, we call it as the raglan models. And this is the waistcoat, what the waistcoat, what I'm wearing, this is made from PET bottle. The same thing what is liked by our Prime Minister. We also sent one to our Prime Minister. This is the one what I'm wearing. Coming to automotive applications, Inside Hyundai and Kia motors, underneath there is a carpet. This carpet is made from a material which is a coarser material. This is a non-woven material, not the woven. It is a non-woven, which gives you cushion. Also takes care of abrasions. Also in the boot, in the dicky, you open it, you will find a black color cloth that is made out of polyester fiber. And we are the major suppliers to Hyundai Motors and Kia Motors. And we convert 1 crore bottle every month for Hyundai and Kia Motors. This is a roof, we call it as a headliner above the car. This is also a fiber. So just go and touch it. This fiber is also made from Karur. As I told you, this is that boot space. Boot space will find a thick carpet. This thick carpet is made from non-woven polyester fiber. So these are the products what we made in Karur. At the end, what I would like to say is that you get energized to become an entrepreneur. Lots of opportunities. There is no end to it. Every day in India, 20 crore bottles are manufactured and used. 20 crores per day. Imagine the opportunity to do the recycling of PET bottles. So be an active entrepreneur, be an exporter, should reach to the rewards. You should make a lasting impression, make profit, but more than passion is very important, right? I have a small Tamil song. This will be of use to you. Just watch it. Listen to this. Right. This is another, famous song from Talapati. The lines I liked it, so maybe it's of interest to you. நல்லவர்க்கெல்லாம் எதிர்காலமே நம்பிக்கை வைத்தால் வந்து சேராதா உள்ளங்களெல்லாம் ஒன்று கூடினால் உள்ளங்கையில் வெற்றி வாராதா அட என்றைக்கும் என்றைக்கும் நல்ல நாள் தான். So every day is a good day. Use the day effectively and think of becoming an entrepreneur very fast. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Whatever I really wanted to, share with you, I have done it. Anything else, you're always welcome. I'm here to answer all our questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The information you shared is very useful and you explained everything in a great way. Okay, students, if you want to ask any question or anybody have any doubts, you can ask without any objection. Students, feel free to ask.
Be open.
Arvind sir, please ask. Please permit to unmute sir the participants.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, everyone have a role model, sir. As you have become this successful, you must also have one. So, who is your role model, sir?
So there is something called learn from everyone, follow none. That is, You can learn from many people. Not necessarily you have to follow anybody. Okay, you follow yourself. I don't believe like I want to be like this guy and I want to be like this guy. No, I want to be like me. Okay, so I want to make an impression. So I follow myself. I don't say that I follow anybody. But okay, there is somebody who has helped me in my life. I just call them as God. My uncle helped me to go for a higher studies, to do a MTech from IIT Delhi. It's a strong story. So I believe in that. Nothing beyond that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.